Good day, everyone. I'm Chelsea May. This is the continuation of the topic of how pregnancy is maintained successfully through to parturition. So once the baby is mature or the pregnancy reaches the final week, the placenta produces a high level of estrogen, which causes the progesterone levels to drop. Progesterone level must drop in order for the uterus to contract. As we previously learned, progesterone levels should be dropped during pregnancy to inhibit uterine contraction. However, during parturition, the progesterone level should be reduced to allow parturition or uterine contractions. The formations of oxytocin receptors on the uterus is induced by a high level of estrogen. The oxytocin receptors is the site where oxytocin hormones binds. During stage, the fetus will engage in the proper position with the head facing downward and pressing against the mother's cervix. Pressing the fetus head against the mother's cervix causes the fetus in the mother's posterior pituitary gland to secrete oxytocin. Oxytocin will be transported to the uterus and then bind to oxytocin receptors. The binding of oxytocin to the oxytocin receptors on the uterus causes the placenta to secrete prostaglandins. Prostaglandins cause the uterus to contract more. More uterine contraction will provide positive feedback to the fetus and the mother's posterior pituitary gland, causing them to secrete more oxytocin. Additionally, more contraction fetus will provide positive feedback to the placenta, causing it to secrete more prostaglandins. As the level of oxytocin rises, so will the level of prostaglandins. This will cause the uterus to contract even more and the contraction will become more frequent until birth occurs. To sum up, the correct balance of hormones is essential for the successful pregnancy and parturition. Hormones act as the body chemical messenger, sending informations and feeding back responses between different tissues and organs. Hormones stimulate softening of the cervix, leading to successive dilation during labor. Hormones travel around the body, usually via the blood, and attach to proteins on the cell called receptors. The ovaries and then later, the placenta are the main producer of pregnancy-related hormones that are essential in creating and maintaining the correct required for a successful pregnancy and in preparation for labor and breastfeeding. Before I end up this lesson, I share 5 facts about the pregnancy and parturition. Did you know that the oldest recorded woman to have a baby was 66 years old? Number 2, your voice can change during pregnancy. That's because hormonal can cause your vocal fold to swell. It will most likely go back to normal after delivery or breastfeeding. Number 3, babies can cry in the womb. Researchers found expressions of displeasure and ultrasound starting at just 28 weeks. Number 4, the longest time on record that someone has been pregnant for 375 days. Normally, pregnancy lasts around 280 days. So Penny Diana Hunter's baby was nearly 100 days overdue in 1945. Number 5, babies can be born with teeth. Contrary to popular belief, babies can actually be born with teeth. In fact, studies have shown that every 200 babies born, one will have 2. These teeth are known natal teeth. And that would be all for my report. Thank you for listening, everyone, and have a great day ahead.